Chandler Cunningham-South looks to me, I mean, he's a work in progress, to use the old cliche, but my goodness, if that curve is not broken by injury or some peculiar selection decision, or just he falls off his level for whatever reason, he's absolutely got the world at his feet. I mean, he's an absolutely tremendous blindside in the making. I've no doubts about him whatsoever.
Do you think he would make a good 8?
I don't really see it. It depends what kind of 8 you want. I mean,
Yeah.
I never really liked, even at his best, I wasn't the biggest nut of Billy Vunipola. I'm quite suspicious. You know my views on this, really. I'm quite suspicious of size for size's sake.
Yeah.
I'm quite suspicious of a number 8 who's just going to truck it up with it. I mean, Billy Vunipola had a lot of skills, don't get me wrong. He didn't have as many as Mako, mind you, but he had a lot of skills. But we didn't see them that often. He was slow on the turn quite often. So defensively, I think there were questions to be asked about Billy. But he was used, not his fault, but he was used in a sort of blunderbussy kind of style, you know, a truck it up style. It's the old Tuolangi argument, all that stuff. So I prefer a number 8 to be able to play some football, which hence my one man bring back Zach. Can you bring back Zach if he wasn't there in the first place? I don't know. I like football. I like football in number 8s. I think the great number 8s always, virtually always, Wayne Shelford is an exception. But the great number 8s have generally been footballing 8s, I think. You know, Lawrence Dallaglio had a lot of football in him. You know, he changed his game as the injuries kicked in, and he had the bulk up, and he played a completely different game around the World Cup time in 2003 to what we'd seen in the 90s when he was playing 6 or 7. But he had a fair bit of football about him, and I like that idea. So I like the idea also of the number 6 going through the traditional number 6, dirty work, hard yakka, hard labour role, and Cunningham's has got all the size and all the dynamism to do that with added value, because he's a tremendous athlete.